Round and round they go. Hundreds of scale model electric trains, 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, every work day in the year. And you want to know something? Yeah, those men and women there get paid for being train testers. They're testers at A.C. Gilbert's big factory in Connecticut. Some 16 of them in the locomotive assembly department, working side by side with other workers in other departments to turn out the famous American Flyer electric trains. Yes, at the request of this young man here of Ogden, Utah, our U.S. Porter cameras toured this toy train factory in New Haven, Connecticut. Now, his name is Stephen Anderson. Where to begin this tour, we didn't know till we came to this door. It was marked no admittance, because there are always secret projects going on inside. But because you asked for it, Russell Smith allowed us to visit his inner sanctum. He was testing the real-life roar of a diesel engine, one of his latest inventions to reach the market. Listen to that. And what makes the sound? Just a vibrating reed feeding into a miniature sound speaker. We asked Mr. Smith what his biggest problem was in 19 years as a creative engineer, and his answer, how to make real smoke. A problem he solved with a clever combination of compressed air and a heating unit and an oil-soaked wick. Maury Romer, train engineer, gave us an idea what happens after a new gimmick is conceived. First, a rough pencil sketch leads to a trial model. These are no longer toys, they're precision instruments. 500 technical blueprints like these were required for the oil drum loader. And then, only after many other steps in business, production, and engineering procedure, did the oil drum loader hit the assembly line. Now let's watch it take shape. First, the motor and gearbox is tested. Then it's placed upside down into a plastic railroad platform, and it's attached. A small station shed goes over the motor and gearbox. Now watch carefully, because it'll begin to make a lot of sense soon. Now a small truck with a driver is hooked onto that lever, half hidden by the station shed. And look, a remote-controlled oil drum loader. The truck moves over to the barrel rack. It hits a trip-loading device. The barrel falls into the truck. The lever pivots the truck around, and presto, the oil drum is deposited into a railroad car. Now, one idea on the assembly line, and Russell Smith goes on to the next, consulting with Ray Smith, Director of Engineering. But a visit to the Gilbert Hall of Science in New York City proves that their American Flyer scale model trains have all kinds of lifelike action today to add to the excitement of speeding passenger and freight trains. Like Smitty here, the walking brakeman, he patrols the catwalk on top of the car, striding back and forth continuously. At the touch of a button, this log loader goes into action. Big hooks pick up pieces of timber, and over the car they're automatically released, and the carriage returns for another load. Or consider these steers milling around the pen. What happens when the gates open? You're right, they file up the ramp into the car. And they can be unloaded the same way, too. Here's another remote-controlled special. One button closes the jaws of this scoop, and the bucket then carries the load up to the tipple. The second button releases the coal, which cascades into the car below. Wait a minute, did we order that much milk? Oh, well, meet Joe and Mo, another pair of hard workers. They unload lengths of board, and these fellas are really working on the railroad. Watch what happens when a hand car bumps into obstacles. It backs up. And then it goes. 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 And then it goes Yes, Stephen Anderson, a tour through a toy train factory certainly proves that things are moving fast these days, even with the men like Russell Smith who dream up ideas to keep us all young at heart. We're glad we met him and the others at A.C. Gilbert's New Haven Train Factory because you asked for it.